My stream is working. Hey, Miss January. Hey, Miss Wanda. Hey, Sweet and Sassy. Money Gang, you digging me? What's going on? Hello, guys. Hey, Trevin. Hey, all right, Solo. Hello, guys. Hey, Nakia. Hello, chat. Hello. Bishop is going to come on in a few minutes, but before Bishop comes on, I wanted to bring up something. I know there's people coming and say, what? First, Miss Ruth Wilson, you don't know what I did, okay? I did not put up her family pictures at all. So there's no need for you to even say that because I did not do that. And the other thing too, I'm going to bring this to your memory on something. Hold on. I'm going to share something with you guys. And this was on August 29th, right? Hold on a sec. All right. I'm going to bring this up. Remember this day, y'all? Remember this day. But I guess some of you guys have amnesia because you want the mess to continue, right? But here. And this was done when the unity time came. And my thing is, some of you guys ask God for forgiveness. You want God to forgive you. You ask people for forgiveness. They say they forgive you, but then they keep bringing it back up. Hey, Alexa, what is the definition of forgive?
The verb forgive is usually defined as to grant pardon for or remission of an offense, debt, etc. Absolve.
Okay, do anybody know what absolve means? It means complete, forgotten, removed, taken away, finished, done, whatever, right? I repented. I asked for forgiveness. I asked her for forgiveness. Even as of last night, I did, okay? I can't undo what was done. Certain things I'm responsible for. I take responsibility for my action for the thing that I did, okay? I did not put anybody's picture up there. I did not take pictures of her family. I did not go on her Facebook. I did not. What I did do, I Googled her name. I Googled her address. That reflection that was of me. I took a picture of the house. That is what I did. And that was done back in March. This was done. Okay. August, during a group thing, I asked for forgiveness because I know I did some things. Like every single one of you guys have done things in your life. Not one sin is over the other sin. Everybody has done something. Even she has, because if she could tell you, if she's honest, her and I were not on good terms back then. Her and I did not like each other back then. But I'm going to play something for you guys so you guys could remember of what happened that night of 29th. After the 29th, nothing did I do to offend anybody. My actions before were my actions before. That's the past. I'm going to play something for you guys so you guys could remember of what happened. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to play it. Ready? Here we go.
Thank you. It's always that what if. It's always that what if. I think when Robert defended himself, it seemed like it brought everybody together because it could have been bad. But I feel like it brought everybody together. Stop with the nonsense and stop with the beef. We can put our feelings to the side and come together as one. Because if we come together as one, we're very powerful. And, I truly believe that. I really do. I really do.
You know,
I do too, man. Like I think.
One second, okay. God just brought something to my mind. I want to first tell Dee Wilson, Siobhan, Shantae, and Denny. I want to tell you girls that please forgive me. And I'm sorry if I said anything. And I forgive you guys too. And I just wanted to let you guys and
That takes strength, you know. That takes strength, Sylvia. So that's dope, you know. Because not everybody could do that or will do that. So that's what's up.
I just want to let them know I'm sorry. And even that's when any of you guys have said anything, I've done anything, everybody, whoever I've had an argument, every single one of you guys, I'm sorry. I've said some things. You guys have said some things, but just please hear my heart. I sincerely apologize to you all. Miranda, I know I'm sorry. I know she stopped because
You know I don't like that crying.
but I am. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And of course, Dr. Rogers, the sisters, everybody that have done something wrong too. Please forgive me. Even Hollywood Next, if I said anything, done anything to you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember everybody that I had an art with, because Dubosky and I have made up. You know, he called me, and I thank God that he was man enough to call me and say he was sorry, and I said I'm sorry. He talked to Dallas. We ironed out our differences. I never had anything against Kevin, so Kevin and I didn't have to fight. I mean, apologize to you, but Latanya, I think, just everybody that I've had, even what's her name? Oh God, Latanya, I think it's her name. Kel's Nation, she calls herself Kel's Nation. Her and I had developed a good friendship, but that had gotten separated by an individual, and I'm sorry, because we were good with each other, and I'm just trying to remember everything. So I played a part in a lot of things, and I'm sorry. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can say the same thing too. A lot of people, obviously, I haven't really went at nobody like that, but you know, maybe in the comments or the chats and whatnot, you know, just
God, I can't unmute myself. Oh God. I'm sorry. All this time I'm talking, I did not know I was muted. Thank you for telling me I was muted. Now I'm gonna start over again. Okay. As you guys remember, that night was a night of truth. I did not remember every little thing that I did, but what I could remember, I asked for forgiveness to every individual who I've done wrong. Yes, I have done wrong, guys. I am human. I was upset with certain things and I did it, guys. I did it, right? But here's the thing. I never put her family pictures out there. What I did was take a picture of her house. That's what I did. Okay. I Googled her name. That's what I did. As far as her family stuff, that did not come from me at all. There was 3 people in that little private chat. It was Randa, myself, and Sidbo. Sidbo, there was a 3rd person, right? And if you notice, you don't see that person's name on that whole thing, right? We were in the group. We were trying to investigate who was around Robert and why, who could be the person that's not, for him. Then it was Sidbo made a comment about that, Rogers is for the feds. Let's go look what's going on with her. Maybe she's against Robert. That was the reason originally for the us looking up Rogers, is because somebody took a picture, had her with a FBI shirt on or whatever. That was it. That was it, y'all. That was a private chat. And if you could see, Randa says in the chat, do not give the information to Dana. Dana was not part of that chat. So the other day when Randa was on the live, Sidbo sent us a threatening thing. See, you see Silver Fox, and you see Randa? He sent that was on October 17th. At 3-something, he sent us a warning shot. This is basically Randa's screenshot of her when the FBI surveillance was outside her house. So he was sending us a warning of what they were about to do. Okay, if you see, there's 2. It says Sidbo, Randa, and 2 people, right? I'm one of them. So you're gonna see Sidbo's stuff in it, right? And then here's that Randa's message when she said, "Do not give Dana anything out of this group chat." And so what did Sidbo did? He gave it to Dana. And that's the one behind all of this. Yeah, we've done wrong by pulling people's name and stuff because it was Googled. I did not go into any private thing and pull up anything. This was public information on the internet, okay? He is vindictive. He's doing ugliness thing. This stuff was never put out there. Never. Okay, here's something when she says, Randa asked him, why did you make April apologize to something Dana did? You see the face? Hold on. I'm going to show you the email where to text where Randa said, do not give anything to Dana. Do not. Sidbo. Okay, this is Randa's message to Dana. See, Randa R says, I'm not giving it to Dana. Do not give it to him. You could give the address to Doug. Do not give Dana anyone's address. Do you see it? She said, I won't partake in it. We told Sid not to give anything to Dana. Okay, and this was done back in, I give you the date. This was all done. Hold on. This was April 30th. April 30th, guys. You see? April 30th. This is when we told Sidbo not to give anything to Dana. We were doing stuff to give to the attorney, not to Dana. So that was Sidbo that did that. If you notice they didn't he didn't show anything for Sidbo. You see who the people were? Because you won't see my name. You see the other 2 participants in the text messages. Okay? So that's the culprit behind the stuff that was done to Dr. Rogers. We did not put Dr. Rogers' information on the internet. That was not done by us. So he sent us a warning shot the other day, October 17th. Sidbo, see his name? He sent us a warning shot. You see remember how Dana's thing was showing? You see how it had Silver Fox and Randa? So now you see who's the culprit behind this. I called Dr. Rogers last night. She refused to answer my phone call. I apologized to her back on August 29th. Y'all, I just played it, okay? I couldn't remember the details of the things that I did, but the point is, I apologize to her. I can't take back what I did, and that I can't take back what type of relationship we had. We did not get along. Dr. Rogers and I did not get along at all, okay? And that's the truth. So I will take responsibility for my action. Yes, I have done stuff. Yes, but as of August 29th, when we made truth with everybody, I did not go and look out for nobody else's stuff. All of the stuff is done back all from April up. From April, March, February, January, last year. Those were the things that was done, okay? I can't erase what was done. It's done, guys. What do you want, my blood? I can't give it to you. I'm going to live, period. You know, I've gotten so many messages from people inside. Oh, you wrong. You did it. You should have. I apologize. If you heard her talking last night, that was me kept sending her text messages. I sent her text messages. Let me show you what I sent her. Now, it's up to her to forgive me or not. But I did what I was supposed to do. And I did it more than once, guys. More than once. Okay, here. Hold on. If you notice this here, look. This is the number she put out for me to send a message. Sorry. This is the number she put out for me to put the message, right? I put it there. And here, all these text messages. Can y'all see? It's green. I can't see it. But all these messages I was sending to her, I kept apologizing to her. I said, I will apologize to your family for my actions. Can y'all see that? You see that, right? I will apologize to your family for my action. I took pictures, what it says, I took pictures of your house with the address. Yes, I take full responsibility. You see that, right? I said, I am sorry. I understand your pain. I just lost my brother myself. I wish I could take everything back, but I can't. Did you see that? I did that. I called her several times last night when she was online. She refused to take my call. And I respect that, because she is grieving. I would not take that against her. I would not say anything against her. But the deal is, guys, those things was done way before August 29th. I repented. I asked for forgiveness. I did wrong, and I can't do anything else. And if you guys want to choose to do it, that's fine. But let me tell you something. When you ask God for forgiveness, remember the things that you're doing to me right now. You are not trying to help me to get over that. Forgive means to wipe out, forget, remove. That's it. Okay? Now, if I decided to do the same thing over and over and over again, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? I'm not answering any calls, people. I'm not taking any calls. But if I did this, okay, if I started doing the same thing that I did before the apology was done, then, of course, crucify me. But if I apologize to you on something that I did that day on the 29th, I couldn't remember every single little thing I did to anybody. I was asking God to bring it to my memory of who I did wrong to. And that's what I did. I did what God told me to do. Because I sat on that platform and I said, the Holy Spirit told me this. And I started naming names that came to my mind. And I even put Dr. Rogers in there. I put Hollywood Next in there. I put Siobhan, Sante, everybody I've done wrong to. And every single one of us that's in that group and all, we all did things, said things about each other. Every single last one of us. Rogers and I had an issue last year when she said certain things about me to phases and things like that. Stuff was done behind the scene with each other. We all did not like each other. But the truth is, I repented and I moved on. Now, only the devil will bring back what you have done in the past. That's who will replay stuff back in your head and condemn you over and over. And I refuse to take that. Okay. Have you noticed once the bishop got on my platform and once I made a decision to start praying for Robert, hell has to been breaking loose on me. You understand what I'm saying? My marriage has been jeopardized and things like that. I have paid my consequences and I refuse to let any of you guys in this chat continue to bring things that were in the past. And I'm not going to take it, period. I'm not. That's it. And stop. Hello? 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 Hey, do you want me to put the link in? That's Bishop. He's about to come on, but let me get this. But I just had to put that in there, you know. Spitting Fire, I don't even have any information about you. Me and you have never had any problem. I've never looked you up. I have never done anything with you, Spitting Fire. All the ones I have anything against, I put it out, which was, at first it was Hollywood Next, it was Dr. Rogers, it was Shantae, you know, the Him Two Girls. Those are the people I had a problem with that I had art with. Spitting Fire, I have never said anything about you because I didn't know you. I watch your show, I watch your content, but me and you have never, ever had any issues. So for him to put my name in something having to do with you, that's not me. I can promise you that. There's nothing that he has as saying that I did something to you. Okay? Only the devil will bring up stuff that you have already asked for forgiveness for. And I do not have blood to give into anybody. I'm sorry. I'm not giving anybody my blood. You might want it, but I'm not giving it. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a wimp. Yeah, definitely. Everybody, I know for a fact I'm going to the police with them because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of defamation of character. I'm tired of him doing things. I'm tired of the bulliness. I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, he knows what he's doing. New live? Want me to do a new live? Let it go. Okay, thank you, Molly. Thank you. Guys, I'm shutting this one down and I'm going to open up another one with the bishop because I moved on. I've asked Dr. Rogers to forgive me. It's up to her, y'all. It's up to her. This is not the first time I've asked. I've asked it yet the 29th. On the 29th, she said, "Oh, we good." That's what she said to me. We were good. That individual decided to put up stuff from the past. That's fine. And I can guarantee you, if you notice, they won't show any dates, right, guys? I have not used Silver Fox since April I think April 29th. That's the last date that I used that. If you see any of my emails, it says Infamous Sylvia. I've been using Infamous Sylvia since I started my channel. So anything that has Silver Fox in it, that's old stuff. And you notice he did not put any dates on that stuff. He's saying it's now. It did not happen now. I'm good. And as long as God is pleased with my action, that's all that matters. Because you guys, you go up and down. You're fickle. Today you like me, tomorrow you don't. And you don't matter. And I'm just being honest with you. Because I really could care less. I came on here because I had people going on to my thing and saying stuff which is not true. They're making stuff. And then the other thing I want to say too, and I understand she's grieving all that. Okay. You have an issue with me. This stuff was done behind the scene. Why didn't you come to me behind the scene? I came on your page. I tried. You talk about a picture of your family. I did not put your picture of your family up there at all. I didn't have a picture of your family. I don't even have access to your Facebook. You and I are blocked from each other. You and I are blocked from each other. So for you to even think that I apologize, Dr. Rogers. I did it on the 29th and I did it last night. And I'll do it today. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I can't give you blood. I'm sorry. I can't change what has happened. And I know you're grieving just like I am grieving too. And that's why I can empathize with you because I know how it feels to lose a loved one, a brother, a sibling. I know how it feels. But I can't take on what somebody else has done to cause confusion and drama. And I'm not going to take it at all. I'm not. I refuse to. That's all I can do. I only do one thing, ask you for forgiveness. And I don't give a crap what anybody else in here thinks. You know, I don't care. I know what I did. I did the right thing. I apologize for my action. I took responsibility for my action. And that's all I can do. I can't do anything else. Can't give you blood because I'm not. If you want blood, go to the blood bank because I'm not going to give you my blood. That's it. Here's the link, Spitting Fire. Let me tell the bishop to hold up for a minute. Hold on. Okay, I just asked the bishop for 30 minutes.
Okay. Sylvia, I want to say this to you, baby.
Oh, it's Spitting Fire that was coming on.
Yes, she's coming on too. But I wanted to say this to you because I heard you going, you asked for forgiveness, you said on the 29th when you made peace. You asked for forgiveness last night, which the 29th should have been enough. But when you have gone public and asked for forgiveness, God has forgiven you because God is that He is the only one that you have to answer to. But because they said, when the Bible says, when you do aught against your brother publicly, you go to them publicly and ask for forgiveness. You did that. When you asked for forgiveness again last night, I'm not sure how that happened, what happened. You did extra, but that wasn't required of you. But what was required of you was what you did on the 29th. And going forward, speaking of it, we hold on to stuff, but God says, I have forgiven you because you got some other things that I'm going to have to forgive you of going forward. Because we sin daily. We all, nobody in this, if I hear people say, I don't lie, you're lying, the truth is not in you, because that's not what the Bible says. You may not think you're lying, but you lie about something. And we all have done something in this. Everybody that's in these YouTube streets that's been fighting supposedly for Rob has done some stuff that God is not pleased with. Now, going forward, now that it has been made right, it's up to us to move forward. You owe no one else, anyone else, an explanation about nothing. Because right now, God is holding you responsible to make it right at home with your husband. You're trying to make it right with these people that doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they're not paying not one of your bills.
My husband and I are good, y'all. Let's not put that out there. Me and my husband are good.
But no, when I say that, meaning however long, because every day y'all gonna go through some things, because every day y'all learning something about each other. But all of this extra stuff, this is not of God. And yes, you know, before you even brought him on, the devil got heated up.
Spitting Fire wanted to say something, Sandra.
Okay, baby.
This floor is yours.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are
Can
you?
you guys hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you what I initially said, so it won't be no confusion or whatever. I had spoke to Dr. Rogers to see if she was okay, because I didn't like the way she was looking last night. And then I checked up on her this morning. She was out and about handling her business in this matter or whatever. So I didn't know how you looked it up, but I just said that anybody I basically said the same thing I said on my live. Anybody that trans supported information to him or anybody else, all need to be in trouble with it. But since you clarified it on your channel or whatever, it is what it is. But this was before I knew how it was. You know what I mean? I thought it was looked up on a government site because that's what was put out there. And then I told her, I said, well, then they all will go to jail if they did it because it was wrong. You know what I mean? And that was including you or Randa or Dana or anybody else. But it's good that you clear that up on your page. But I also told her this morning that I won't give him the satisfaction of falling out with you guys. I won't give him the satisfaction of falling out with Randa. Once we came on your site and we made peace and let bygones be bygones, that's where we're going to go. But anybody that did any crime still will have to pay for it. And that's where I'm standing at it. But other than that, I'm not going to bicker or go back and forth or give that person no energy. Now, I did say on my live last night that anybody put anything else about me, that I'm going to the police and I'm going to make a really big fuss. You know how big my mouth is. But I'm also working on things now because my thing is this: if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So I spoke to some law enforcement earlier this morning. I spoke to YouTube this morning and Google. I'm working on getting some things done because the one thing that I will not be is cyber bullied. I can go on people's platform. Last week I was on the Blockbenders platform, and we didn't say this person's name at all. But he went back and lied and said that we said his name. You know what I mean? And that's not right. That's not cool. He had yet took that video down, which was good for me. Then I go on Dr. Rogers' site and I said, well, dang, that's kind of messed up, because what I was saying was, when you rocking with somebody, and this is what I was telling people on the chat and everybody else, don't follow nobody off a cliff. In other words, this is what these two young ladies have learned. You don't follow nobody off a cliff. You don't give nobody information to nobody. You don't look up nobody. Nobody is paying nobody to be an FBI, an investigator, nothing like that. You ain't getting paid to do it. You don't do it. You don't break the law for anyone. A blogger shouldn't ask you to do it. You should not be doing it. Okay? And the thing you shouldn't do is you should not go on somebody else's channel taking up for your blogger, trying to cuss people out for your blogger. That is bullying, and that person can be held responsible for that as well. You notice that a lot of celebrities, when they fans go crazy, they have to make a statement because they can be responsible for it and be sued. So I'm not the type of person, I cuss people out and I keep it moving, but I never once put people's information out there. I've never once put people's families out there. I'll call people by their channel names or whatever. I keep it respectful because that's where it's supposed to be. If we beef on the internet streets. When people say, oh, this is a dirty game, no, you make it dirty. And if you make it dirty, your ass will find yourself in a dirty cell. I'm not going to play that goddamn game with nobody. I'm not going to play it with him, and I'm not going to play it with nobody else. Now, he can sit up there. People say, oh, well, Spin Fire, you got to be careful because I think he's coming at you next. Come on. I'm a very big girl. He called me a fat this and fat that. He going to know it. He going to know it. I'm bigger than my size as well. So I'm not scared of nothing or no one. I will go in anybody chat to say what I want to say, or anybody platform. He don't shut me down. He don't threaten me. He don't intimidate me. Okay? And quiet is kept. So I'm sitting up there in Dr. Rogers' chat, didn't say his name at all. Oh, you fat as fuck, you bitch. I hate you. Oh, really? You hate me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I had to go back off on him. Like, I'm just not going to let you sit there and call me all out my name. You know what I'm saying? But it's all cool because today is a new day. We're not going to give it no more thought on it. I'm going to handle my business. Dr. Rogers handling her business, other people handling their business. You know what I mean? On the matter. And I'm quite sure he's doing what he got to do. So it will all play out in the end. In the meantime, don't say their name. I won't say his name. He won't say ours. But the moment he lied, the next lie he tell, I'm going to have him. And then we going to have him. Because you're not going to keep lying when I'm on somebody's platform because you think somebody talking about you. You're going to respect people. You're going to respect people. And everybody needs to respect everybody. This is your channel. Everybody needs to respect your channel. Nobody needs to be checking nobody for nobody. If you don't like me and you like him, stay over there with him. You know what I mean? You don't. That's why I always tell my people, don't be going in nobody else check cussing them out over me. Because that's not how I'm going to do it. Don't you do it. You know what I mean? But if he would have answered his phone and talked to me, he could have cussed me out over the phone face to face. It's just as close as we can get anyway. But we didn't. So his lie was all I had. But I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm not keep going back and forth. It's a distraction. It's a distraction, people. And the setup is real. The setup is real. You know what it is. Don't nobody have to sit up there and beat you and tell you that it's a gray area. It's no gray area. It's black and white. It's all on. It's been shown in your face. I hadn't done nothing to anyone on here. I had someone on my platform last night when I was going live, and I said I wasn't gonna spit fire last night. I was gonna be RA. I go live and I tell people what it is. The first somebody on his side go say, I don't know why she taking up for black men anyway. That sounds thirsty. Now I'm talking about injustice. I'm not doing a dating site. These are the people follow him. You got to listen to how they speak, how they carry themselves, and who they're following. If you know you're not like that, you don't become like that. You don't engage in that. You give people rope, a lot of rope. I'm going to give him a lot of rope. And I told him when I rocked with him, grow your channel and stay out the mess. He wouldn't do it. He took this route. So I'm going to give him all the rope he needs. I'm not going to touch it again. You can have it all. He can have it all. He want all the subs. He want to be the man. He can have it. Let him have it. Let him have it, people, because we got work to do. Let him have at it. Let him have at it, because we already know we all rock with him. See, they hadn't rocked with him. They act like we just came on the scene and started beefing with him. Sylvia was friends with him. Linda was friends with him. I was friends with him.
Other things, and I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
Nobody is taking heed to shit. So they want to take heed to it. They want to blame us for everything. I ain't never seen nobody else try to bring people together. And then they say, oh, we had a kumbaya moment. No, we didn't. I don't converse with Sylvia outside of YouTube or Randa or nobody else. There's no cool. I don't converse with a lot of people. I keep it that way for a reason. I keep subscribers where they are. I keep bloggers where they are. That's it. But you got people on here that want to blame everybody, don't want to be held accountable. Sylvia apologized. I apologize for things. We're not too big to apologize. But have you ever seen a certain person ever apologize for something? Ever took ownership? It's always, I'm sorry, but, or I did it only. It never just, I'm sorry. It's just never this, that. It's never for ownership. So if it's that way, let him have at it, y'all. Give him all the rope he needs. No more ammunition. He can have it. If he think he won, let him win. Go ahead, because every goddamn game I don't need to win. Because to me, I don't play games. So you can have at it. Play by yourself. But if you cross that line with me, you going to jail. And I told him last night on my live, and I meant that. So you don't have to keep explaining yourself. You know what I mean? Anybody that done anything wrong will go to jail. Point blank and period. Point blank and period. And I don't know how I carry myself. People say things like flip-flop or this. I'm still on the same channel. I don't even converse with no one. How am I flip-flopping? I'm still in the same channel. I'm only trying to support everyone. I come over here and say, hey, Sylvia, what's going on? I don't stay long, but I show support. I say, hey, Rand, I show support. I give everybody a little donation, showing support and unity. That's what we came on here in August to do. So I'm trying to uphold and live up to what I said I'm willing to do. I'm not going to fall out with you again over this. Randa, I'm not going to fall out with you. But if you did any wrong, you got to own the consequences of that as well as him. And that's just the bottom line. But he don't feel like he done anything wrong. I didn't do nothing but be a friend of him. Everybody act like I flip-flop on him, like they didn't hear that live that night. And this was before Randa and I made peace, but they didn't hear that, like they didn't hear it. They act brand new. And this is like we said, so it's the subscribers. They act brand new, like they ain't hear shit. Nothing. And I'm not gonna even say it no more again. So if they say I did this, I did it, what did I do? What did I do? You know what I mean? And then the other one came on here and told our business. I didn't tell the or went on the platform. He decided to do it. That's what they want to do. They want to bring everything to the net. You know, this is only a setup for people to take the fall for some stuff that's going on, really going on. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't follow them off a cliff at all. And I told even his people that. But them women coming at me, you know, one of them said in the chat, they messing with our leader. These are bloggers, baby. God should be your leader. God should be your leader. That's it. You got eyes, you can lead yourself. You gonna lead you right off a damn cliff. You are absolutely right. So all I got to say is, people, let it go. Last night went too far. He did too much. Let it go. He think he won. Let him think he won. Let it go. Because I'm letting it go. But I am going to do what I said I'm going to do. I am contacting. Oh, yes. I'm doing what I said. Because you ain't going to catch me off, bro. I'm going to stay ready. So I advise all of you to stay ready. You need to know what you need to do to protect yourself. You need to have them contact numbers. You know, you need to have the FBI contact number because they protected by the FBI. We'll see. If many of us keep complaining, we'll see how much protection they will have. We'll see. Because let me tell you, it's a lot of people on here like him, but there's a lot of people on here that don't. And when the law get involved, we'll see how many people stand with him. So you ain't got to worry about anything, Sylvia, Randa, or anybody else. You know what I mean? But if you did wrong, you got to pay for it too. So that's all I can say about it, or whatever.
Well, like I said, Spin Fire, I have never pulled anything on you. Absolutely not. Never.
It's over with, babe. It's over. It's over. We're not going to give him no more. I don't need you to talk about it, Sylvia.
Okay.
I need you to give content about Rob and leave it alone. It's a new day.
Gotcha.
It's a new day. If we can get together and on the DMs, because I don't talk to nobody no more on the phone, but we can email each other or whatever else, and we can get together and do some things off the net. Like I'm working with Dr. Rogers and everything else. It's done. It's over with. We got work to do. We're not going to keep doing this. It's over. Today, the sun came up again. Okay?
Gotcha.
All right. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. I'm going to close this out.
Okay. Bye-bye.